Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the hill here today, Brendan Beck. What's the word on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Trevor Larnach. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 136.
The 1-0. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
That one fouled off. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Now at the plate, Cody Clemens.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Larnach at second. Buxton at first with no outs. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
That's a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the K. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks
Outside,
like
that's a ball.
a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Two on, one out. In the air, right field. Two down.
Batting six, the third baseman, Brooks.
And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Late swing, foul to the left.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Out towards right center field, and that'll do it. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the hill for the Twins, Travis Adams. What do you have on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hitter, number 12, Trent Grisham.
The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And down on strikes he goes. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Number 22.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler.
That's out.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 15, Luke Keisho.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out easily. And here's Alex Jackson. That's a little high. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and 1-1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 1-0. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Number 78, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Fastball for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Just missed. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
That one lifted to left. Larnach in position. Two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in here, takes ball one low. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball. That's inside.
Chisholm off of first with two away. Quick move to first. Chisholm back on a dive. The 1-0. Hard hit right side. On to first.
Got him.
That's the third out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. here in New York, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Trevor Larnach.
Ball upstairs.
That one fouled off. That's out to center field. Schumann under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
All one.
Let's go, Brendan.
Aye.
Pitch
Ball.
misses.
That's inside.
Ball 2. Next
Ball,
offering
that's too high.
upstairs. He swings and fouls one off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
So now 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Buxton back in there.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Let's go, Yankees!
Hey!
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Great catch. Foul ground up against the
Batting
wall.
ninth, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base knock right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for
Just
the
a cookie
Yankees,
down the middle. I mean, those are the
designated
ones you
hitter,
dream
Brett.
about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Travis Adams won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Number
Twins,
78 takes
number
over on the mound.
78,
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's high.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Sanchez over at first with one away. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball
Ball
four
four.
to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
There's the strike at the knees.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, one out.
Ball,
Lay off
that's
that
down.
pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's off
Inside
the
ball.
inside corner. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full
That's
speed.
inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Spots the plate. Strike one. Bases loaded, one away. Here in the last half of the third. And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Here's a rocket to right field. And it's off the wall. 1 run's in. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1 on the first double play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3 and the Twins 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, these Twins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Here's a 1-1.
No, that's low.
And a big swing and a miss. To the right side, Chisholm. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger under it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 5, Shortstop, Ryan.
And here is Ryan Kreidler, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one off the
outside.
mark. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's the strike. Outside,
No,
and
that's
it's
a ball.
4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Kreidler off of first with 2 away. And
Ball
it's even
1.
up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Twins.
So up next, Alex Jackson. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings through that one. Two on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Twins strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in New York,
Leading
bottom
off
4,
for the
Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm Jr.
the second
stepping
baseman,
in now for the
Jazz
Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's low. That's a ball.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
3-1 now. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one
Ball
misses.
4, take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
McMahon.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks off.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The center fielder, Schumann.
Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Oh, that
Yep, I
fastball
got him.
drilled
Take your
him.
base.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Quick toss to first. Schumann back in on a dive. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Left field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
Well done, drives in the run. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Trent Grisham digs in now. Right down to shoot. That's strike 2.
Absolutely froze it on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
That ball's foul.
Oh, gets dirty. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 5-1. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Number 78 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
On the
Twins,
mound now for the Twins, Cody Funderburk.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins 1. New inning getting started, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Trevor Larnach.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. In the air, left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Gone! A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Clemens in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul, out of play. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. It's 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Good eye right there.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Kreidler. The throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Here we go, Yanks.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Oh, 1 now. And it's fouled away. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Volpe at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
Ball.
Out to short. Kreidler slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They're still out in front 5-2. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for the
David
Yankees,
Bednar on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Schumann settles underneath it, and there's one down.
up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hey!
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Bednar goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Luke Keeschel. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's ball 2.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2. Popped up. Chisholm. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail at 5-2. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yo, 1. And ball 1. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one lines softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Max Schumann.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. That clips the corner. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Ali Sanchez waiting to hit for the Yankees. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The Yanks trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to short. On to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Nope, that's a ball. That's ball 2. Yeah.
1 out and a runner at second. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. That one to first, and that's a base hit. They're waving McMahon home. Safe, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the batting order turns over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. That one outside. And the count is 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. rattling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, one away. And there's the ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Funderburk is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Marco Raya taking over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 10-2.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign.
Inside, ball one.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yoendrys Gomez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-1. And that's fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nope, outside.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 1-0. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And that's just foul. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone, allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
It's in and out of his glove. Still slings it to second.
You're
Over
out.
to Jazz. There's one.
Safe. He's good.
On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game.
Hey.
Larnick leads off first with one away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. On the ground, Volpe. They take the force out. That's the inning. One left for Minnesota, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back in the Bronx, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher's screaming, "No!" and the hitter's saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Marco Raya departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the
number
Twins,
94,
Yoendris Gomez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Ball inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed
outside.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Come on, Yanks, let's
The
go.
1-2. Towards first. Lewis steps on the bag, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Matt Schumann.
Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
63,
8th. Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
leading off for the Twins,
Here's Josh
the
Bell.
designated hitter,
0 for 3 in this one.
Bell.
Ball.
Look at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Let's go, Fernando.
1-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well
Up
executed
next for
pitch on the
Minnesota,
outside part of the
first
plate.
baseman, Royce Lewis.
Cruz,
that pitch is
he's
out.
one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out.
Come on, Fernando.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And when you're talking about working from the back forward, those last 3 innings are the toughest ones of the ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Swinging a foul straight back. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins 2. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ali Sanchez.
Ali Sanchez.
Ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
And misses inside. Next
Too
offering
high.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Swing and he breaks his bat. And it goes just foul. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Yoendrys Gomez will depart.
Now pitching for
So they
Minnesota,
bring on their closer
number
in the 8th,
55,
Taylor Rogers. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lefty ready, and a 1-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Let's go Yankees.
Pitch
That's ball
misses
three.
there, and it's 3-2. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees.
One more, baby. Let's go.
And he walked him.
Ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to
Perfect.
swing it, but he's showing some
next
good
for the
patience in
Yankees,
this one. It's
the
the
left
second
fielder,
time he's
Cody
taken ball 4.
Bellinger.
Here we go, Cody.
Swing and a bouncer. Clemens. That ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for the Twins,
Stepping
the
in,
shortstop,
Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler.
In the air, right field. Dominguez has a beat on it. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hey!
Hit weakly on the ground. McMahon whips it across. Got him.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Alex Jackson.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz done for the afternoon.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
47.
Brent Hedrick.
Brett.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The Twins down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Alex Jackson.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And
Ball,
that's a
that's
little
up
bit
there.
high. And that is ball 1. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
That's a ball.
Hedrick, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
One strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Chisholm. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout. 11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.